What's going on, everybody in the building, man? Today, guys, we have the review of the upcoming Jordan 5 sale. The Jordan 5 sale is set to release for $210 on April 10th, and it's nice. It's definitely nice, but is it worth $210? That's going to be a hard one to decide. And with that being said, we've seen a lot of Jordan 5s release in the past couple of months and even previous year. Jordan 5 Burgundy being one, a classic. Green Bean 5, another being a classic. The recent Jordan 5 Olive being a classic, but a lot of those shoes, for the most part, have sat in certain colorways. Like certain shoe sizes sold out, but some sizes stayed, and even some full-size runs like the Jordan 5 Burgundy. So I don't expect these shoes to be an issue at all when it comes to the actual release, and it should be something that you can get your hands on fairly easy. They're already right now on secondary sites, I believe, going close to that below retail price point. Well, they're being set to be bought at that price, but the last sales, when you check them, are actually below the actual retail price point. So this is definitely a shoe that I like a lot, but a shoe that I can wait a little bit to go spend some money on, in my humble opinion. So with that being said, it's not something that I necessarily want to go out the door and get, but it is something that I think is very, very nice. The Jordan 5, or the Jordan Sail colorway, my bad, just Sail in general, has been thrown on tons of shoes the past decade, at least 5 years now at this point. We finally see it though being put on, well, this probably is not the, we've seen the Sail be put on even on the off-white. I believe that was a Sail Jordan 5, the actual colorway itself. On here it says Sail/black light Orewood Brown. This is a size 8.5. This is the box it's coming in. The same box we've seen recently on Jordan 5 Olives, Jordan 5 Burgundies, and I'm trying to think what other 5 we've seen. A couple of 5s have been having this similar type of style. And also, remember I mentioned that Jumpman looking crooked? It's not crooked, this is just the way it is at the end of the day. The shoe itself though features a nubuck upper, which is not very soft. It's not rough at the same time either. It's a very basic nubuck material in my opinion. It's nothing special, I would say. It reminds me a lot of what we got recently with the A Ma Maniere 5 from the Dusk and Dawn colorways. It feels very similar to that type of texture and quality of that shoe. That shoe also did, I believe, featured the exposed tongue, just like this one does as well. I honestly, I don't usually come up with the names. The names already come with the shoes at the end of the day. But when I see this shoe, what I kind of get an idea of, or what I think of, is a reverse Oreo. Like a uh-oh Oreo of some sort, almost, because it reminds me a lot of that. And even on the actual shark fins on the midsole, you see that speckling going on. So it's like they utilized that, but then flipped everything out. You got the cream on the outside and the, black on the inside. But it's not that. I mean, it's just something I came up with the top of my head. And get your mind out the gutter. No, well, we're not saying no pause. We're saying no Diddy, right? Moving forward. On the bottom though, you have that cream coconut sail bottom. You get the black Jumpman, and you got the black toe cap feature there. As I stated, you got that exposed foam on the tongue, but you also got that black little bit of liner going on the top. It's kind of different. It's like it's stitched and a little bit of foam sticking out. So it's exposed, but it's also like slightly enlarged of some sort. Black insole with a white Jumpman, black Jumpman on the back. The tongue itself, it's a very sturdy tongue. It's not like extra puffy, like no P Diddy when I say extra puffy, but this is like the tongue just flat, like all the way out. It's very, it's more thin than the typical Jordan 5 that we're used to seeing. Lace lock has that cream, translucent, coconut milk type of color. Sail laces on there as well, which I do like a lot. And you got that milky netting on the tongue as well as on the side panels as well. That's a lot of as wells. But yeah, April 10th, I'm not gonna lie, the releases are a little bit like a little just we had our big release recently. Jordan 9 Powder Blue did decent, but they were pair sitting. For the most part, Olive 5 was decent. It's been kind of like a little quiet, I would say. If I'm like looking back and looking for the most part, like the last big release I personally feel reimagines, of course. And then you got, you know, your Katie Galaxies. I'm just looking at some shoes off to the side. We are going to be doing a very big room makeover soon, so stay tuned for that as well, guys. But we do got some big stuff popping. You know, go check out Too Wild for TV. There was a lot of pushed back dates of Military Blues. There's pushback dates on the Nigel 4s, pushback dates on some Jordan 1s, the all red joints, the Dune Red 13s. All these are getting pushed back. Go check out my video over on Too Wild for TV. If I can remember, I will link it down below in the description. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below on the Jordan 5 sale releasing April 10th for $210. I'm out. Peace.